Today marks Transgender Day of Remembrance. The Human Rights Campaign says transphobic violence has killed at least 32 transgender and non-conforming people in 2022. And tomorrow, advocates nationwide will recognize the lives lost. A candlelight vigil at USC Upstate takes place tomorrow, paying tribute to those in the Upstate. Advocates say the event will turn the spotlight on injustices against the trans community. Fox Carolina's Arthur Mondale takes a closer look.
You can say 36-year-old Joe knows a lot about basketball and living life on defense.
It's taught me how to see people.
Joe played basketball all his life. It even put him through college.
I wouldn't have gone to college. I wouldn't have gotten an education.
It's also a place where his identity changed. He was born a woman who first identified as a lesbian before he transitioned from a woman to a man.
It's how you identify on the inside, and it doesn't match the outside part.
And as this population, the Human Rights Campaign says, faces a culture of violence, harassment, discrimination, and lack of legal protections.
We have a right to be here, and we cannot allow hate or fear to dismantle our lives.
And recent data from HRC shows there's a long road ahead. When it comes to the workplace, 27% of transgender employees report having been fired or denied a promotion due to their identity or expression. As for medical care, 1 in 3 say they've been denied medical services.
I feel like being labeled has done more damage in America because it can be weaponized.
We live in America, and everyone says America the Great, right? So if it's the great, then it should be inclusive of all people without discrimination or marginalization of anyone.
Kiona Prude is with PrideLink, a nonprofit that offers affirming resources to the LGBTQ+ community.
They are often victimized, brutalized, ignored, and misrepresented, especially in the South.
Prude is referring to other HRC data that shows of the 300 deaths since 2013, 4 out of 5 were people of color, like Marquisha Lawrence, fatally shot in Greenville on November 4th, 2021.
So to put these people out in the forefront, which is changing the climate, is changing the environment, which people are so afraid of change.
Which is why on Monday a vigil will be held in honor of Marquisha and others during a Transgender Day of Remembrance candlelight vigil on USC Upstate's campus.
This event is not only to remember the lives that are lost, but it's to recognize the ones who are still here and recognize the people who are going to come.
That was Arthur Mondale reporting. Now, the Human Rights Campaign estimates of the 300 deaths since 2013 involving the trans and non-binary community, no arrests have been made in 40% of those cases, and the killer remains at large. Organizers of tomorrow's event hope that these vigils lead to justice.